What's up, YouTube? This is Rebecca the Diva coming at you with another video. But before I get into this video, if you are new, welcome to my channel. I'm Rebecca the Diva. Thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you for clicking on this video. I'm going to keep this video kind of short and sweet. This is my first video that I'm making prior to my son's tragic death. If you are new and you don't know what's going on, I have 4 biological children and 2 stepchildren. My biological children, 25, should be 26 in a couple of weeks, 24, my son 17, and my baby girl's 14. Just briefly, on October 21st, my son, Roderick Franklin Hutchinson Jr., asked to stay home from school. Well, he decided to stay home from school because he was in a dual enrollment class at one of the colleges along with his high school class, and he was behind in the class. He's a straight A student, so he wanted to catch up that day on that work, so I allowed him to stay home. You know, fair is only fair, because my little girl had stayed home a previous week because she was just burnt out and tired from band. So he did his work. I heard him in the shower. I heard him briefly talking to his sister, the 24-year-old, and he left out. So I was sitting at my desk working from home, and I saw him out the window getting into an Uber. So I texted him, "Where are you going?" And he was like, "Oh, I'm going to Target." So I was like, "Okay, cool." He came back with like an hour, 40 minutes, and he came back with this electric scooter. So he was charging the scooter up, and I had just told him, "Oh, make sure you get a bike lock for it if you're going to ride it to school." Never in my mind would I ever think to tell him to get a helmet, okay? Didn't think that. And we actually had a spare helmet that belonged to my little girl from when she was doing skates or something. But like I said, I'm working from home, everything's la 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 la. I come back in my room, I heard him say something to his sister, and leading up to that, it was about 4 o'clock. My daughter, the 24-year-old, decided that she wanted to go walk the dog, and at that moment she discovered someone told her a little boy got hit. He was riding a scooter, got hit by a car. And she called me, "Mom, I think something happened to Junior." I started freaking out. And when I automatically called my son's phone, and a nurse from the hospital answered and said, "You know, ma'am, you just need to get here." So fast forward, I got to the hospital about an hour. They took me up to the surgery waiting area. About another hour passed by, and the surgeons came and they said, "Hey, you know, we tried everything, but sorry, we couldn't save him." You know, it felt like it was a movie. I still feel like I'm dreaming or I'm in a movie, because us as parents, when we give birth to our children, we never in a zillion years think that we're going to have to bury one of our children. We always think, as parents, our kids are going to bury us. I'm to the point where I can't really cry anymore because I'm all out of tears to cry. I'm angry because the woman, and I'm sorry if I'm sounding a little bit but it's a white woman in an all-white town, basically, who ran over a young African-American young man. My son was a straight A student. Didn't bother a soul. I never have ever had to raise my voice at my son. Anything I would ask him to do, sure, no problem. So I don't get why somebody is allowed to run over someone's child, murder that person's child, and still have not been arrested for it. So I have lawyers involved. I'm trying to get Black Lives Matter involved. Just anybody that's of a civil rights movement, I need you to reach out to me because I need to get justice for Roderick. Roderick Franklin Hutchinson Jr., say his name. We will get justice for him. I hate to turn this into a race thing, but I feel like if he was little Timmy, okay, that got ran over by Raekwon, it would have been a different story. And I stand my ground on that. I'm sorry. That's all I'm really going to say about that situation, that I will get justice for my son. Like, this story has gone viral. The town that we live in, so many people have reached out. My YouTube family, I just want to thank you guys for holding me in my time of need. I'm definitely getting back to what I do best, my reactions, because my son would have wanted that. I remember when I was trying to get my watch hours, I had already reached my 1,000 subscribers, so I needed to get my 4,000 hours watch time. And before he go to bed at night, he would take his computer and he would stream all of my videos just to run up my watch hours. And that meant the world to me. You know, wherever he could help out at with anybody, he was always that guy, you know. And his legacy will live on. I just want to thank Atlantic High School in Port Orange, Florida. The band instructor, because my son, you know, was on drumline. He's been in the band since freshman year. You know, the tribute that they did at his service was phenomenal. His band instructor, Jeremy Blackwell, thank him. Thank all of the band members. My little 14-year-old girl, she's heartbroken because that was her best friend. You know, that was her brother, you know, and she's going to dearly miss him. As a family, we're just trying to exist, you know. And like I said, he touched so many people, so many people. Like I said, my son was smart, straight A student, on a roll, never gave nobody a problem. He didn't deserve this. But I know God had a plan for him, and I was always taught never to question God. So I'm going to leave that alone, and I will get justice for my son. I'm going to keep saying that. But yeah, I'm going to get back to me because that's what he would have wanted. He wouldn't want me to just sit here and just shrivel to nothing. Her reactions are coming back, and I've been keeping track. Ooh, because I ain't got nothing but time. I don't go back to work until the ending of the month. So yeah, sis has been focusing on everything. But I just wanted to come back and do this video first, and then jump right into my reactions probably tomorrow. And like I said, what is this? We're having another storm here in Florida. We just got finished with Hurricane Ian that messed up a lot here in Florida. I thank God that I live in an apartment building. I live on the second floor, so most of these storms do not affect me. We did lose power for a couple of days, so this storm is supposed to be kind of bad, so we're gonna just watch it and see. My air is not working. My air went out on Saturday, I think even, and I put in a work order, but nobody showed up today, so now I have to call them and harass them tomorrow before everybody shuts down for the storm, because it's hot here in Florida. But once again, I just wanted to thank everybody who reached out to me, everybody for the prayers. Shout out to Canella. Canella, she's my sister, and I called her when I was at the hospital, and she has saw me through this whole thing, you know, with just being on the phone with me, saying prayers for me, sending virtual hugs to me. You know, she's a sister for real. You know what I'm saying? So just thank you to everybody who donated to the GoFundMe with the help of my son's aunt. Shout out to Miss Valerie Hutchinson. And our GoFundMe, we were able to give him a nice service. We did get him cremated. You know, that's kind of sort of my beliefs, because I want to be cremated, you know, when it's my time to go. Just thank you to everybody who sent cash apps. You know, it really did help, and you know, it's still helping because, like I said, I'm out of work now until the ending of the month, so you know, things are kind of tight. Just a special shout out to my kid's father, Roger Hutchinson Sr. He came and he did the damn thing. He held me down like a baby daddy should. So shout out to my baby dad. I love that nigga for real. But I'm gonna end this video now because I have a house full of kids still, and my dog is barking. So, but I just wanted to say thank you, and please continue to pray for me, pray for my strength, pray for the Watkins, Brown, and Hutchinson family, and pray that I can get through this, because this is hard. This is hard. Like, it's hard. That's all I want to say. Like I said, I got a lot of things going on. I am moving from Florida. We're going to talk about that in a whole nother video. Y'all won't hear about the move until I actually move. It's going to be really soon, like really soon. So y'all will get that video. I'll probably do a live stream when I do that video. But until next time, guys, thank you.